Welcome back to another episode of the Glory Hunter Career Mode here on FC25. It's the second episode of season numero 7, and it's our second episode of life here in Italy. We're going to go ahead and start off with a quick sim here against Genoa. 2-0 for Lazio. And after a win against Genoa, Udinese, and a draw against Hellas Verona, it is now time to get properly in the episode. We will play these 3 games to play the episode. It's Atalanta in the league. It's our first game of Europa League action against FCSB, and then it's Bologna back in the league. So looking at the rest of our Europa League opponents, we actually have Santa Clara. Then we have a trip over to England against Manchester City. We have Real Sociedad, Fenerbahce, and PSG. And then we have 2 games against Vittoria SC and Racing Club. So we have 2 massive games against PSG, Manchester City, and honestly 3 if you want to include Real Sociedad. So these results against FCSB, against Santa Clara, against Fenerbahce, against these 2 teams there in January are going to be absolutely massive. But first off, it is time to take on Atalanta. We are above them based off of goal difference, I'm assuming, 4th and 5th. We are one of the 2 teams there, with 2 of the teams there with only 10 points. Inter Milan, AS Roma, and Napoli have all won their first 4 games of the seasons. Let's jump into it. Here we go. Atalanta versus Lazio. Oh, look at this lineup. Oh, I didn't realize it shows the formation kind of revealing itself at the end of 4-2-1-3 there. This package deal is beautiful. I hope it's not copyrighted in all honesty. In fact, I guess I could technically check here on my own YouTube channel. I hope it's not copyrighted. Is it copyrighted? It is not. I don't see any restrictions. Okay, cool. I mean, it has 0 views, but that's nothing new. Here is Atalanta, a.k.a. Bergamo Castiel's lineup. Vismarda in net. We have a back 3 of Godfrey, Yankovic, and Casoli, Olise, Milik, and Chavez, Giovanni, and Echeveve. We have De Ketelaere and Nisseroy as their striker. Paslic on there as their captain. A 3-4-2-1. We have Gabriel Jesus on the bench. I think I just seen Carl Hein on the bench, possibly. It was a Hein. I don't know if it was a K Hein. The backup goalkeeper formerly of Arsenal. Is he actually still at Arsenal? I think he's just on loan. I'm pretty sure. Arthur Vermeeren, Berger, out wide for Ansu Fati. And Ansu Fati now down the left-hand side. He's going to whip it in for Remy. Remy won't jump for it. Dennis, Garrett, Remy. Remy on the ball. Remy on the ball. Remy on the strike. Remy into the back of net. Lazio 1, Atalanta 0. We strike first. Somebody's going to fall off of each other, and hopefully it's them. Garrett intercepted. Berger. Remy. Out wide now for Garrett. Garrett back in the box, no, but blocked off, but he'll get it back to Remy. Remy on his left foot, blocked. He'll fall for Berger into Arthur Vermeeren, and Arthur Vermeeren will strike it. Great save by Vismarda. Out for a corner. Ansu Fati on set corner. Can Remy get up? He does get up. Wow. The shortest guy on the field nearly finds the back of the net. Ansu Fati. Remy, no. Second ball, Sanders. No, it'll fall for Murillo. He won't strike it. Out wide for Berger. Into Remy. Offside, I should say. Great finish, but offside. Won't count. Berger. Remy. Over the top for Garrett. He'll lay it off on Fati. A heavy touch, but the keeper doesn't capitalize on it. And Lazio double the lead. 5 minutes before the break. It's 2-0 for Lazio. And it's Ansu Fati on the score sheet. Berger on the ball. In for Remy. Remy tried to do a little fancy flick for Fati. Didn't work out. Halftime. 2-0 up here against Atalanta in our first game of the episode. Leave a like and subscribe. And let's get into the second half. And Nisseroy spins off the defender. And Nisseroy makes it 2-1. And Atalanta back in it. Berger. Into Remy. Remy, first time finish. It wasn't first time finish. It was a couple touches, but a kickoff goal. 3-1 for Lazio. Remy, Garrett on his left foot. It's 4-1. Game is over. Lazio are going to draw 3 points away from Atalanta. It's the Saka pre-gen to score the goal. De Ketelaere, Nistelrooy, Giovanni, De Ketelaere, off of the post. Nobody was there for a tap and rebound. Berger, out wide for Fati. Fati in for Remy. Is Remy on a hat trick? He might be on a hat trick. God Lord, that's not going to be a hat trick worthy goal right there though. Casado coming on. Oh, even that is different for the subs. Wow. Remy, Garrett now. Garrett. 5-1 for Lazio. And that is full time. A 5-1 thrashing over Atalanta gives us world of confidence going to the Europa League. Our first Europa League game of the season here with Atalanta. Not with Atalanta, with Lazio. Is there a first Europa League game in total? No, because I think we was in Europa League with Newcastle, I believe, maybe, possibly. Don't actually remember before we left them. Hendrick starts today instead of Remy. We also start Casado instead of Dennis, and we start Romero in net for the first time because we didn't sell him, so he'll get a start here. He's still 85 overall despite being 35-year-old and not playing. I'm surprised he's not deteriorating, but he is in there. Let's see what we can do. It's Vermeeren into Garrett. It's Garrett into Hendrick. Garrett on the second ball, back to Hendrick. Hendrick's first start of the season won't go to plan so far yet. It'll fall to Berger. Back to Garrett, though. Hendrick. Garrett. Touch shot. Great save by the keeper. Out for a corner. Vermeeren onset corner. Headed away. Berger. Cleared away. Vermeeren. Up in the box. Hendrick. Header. Saved. Hendrick rebound. No. Sanders will try and head it back into some traffic. Berger, who's actually injured, picked up a knock in the build-up of an attack earlier. It's Hendrick, though. It's Hendrick. Off target. Casado into Hendrick. What a ball from Casado. Hendrick has no support, though. He'll get a penalty out of it. It's a penalty for Lazio. It's a yellow card for the defender. Hendrick really just kind of had to fall to the ground there to get something out of that attack. It'll be Ansu Fati. You know what? Hendrick took it, or Hendrick won it, so we'll take it with him. Hendrick, bottom left. Okay, maybe we should. Arthur Vermeeren. Can Sanders win the header? He does. It's Berger. He won't win the header. It'll fall for Garrett. Out wide possibly for Vermeeren, yes. And then Arthur Vermeeren. Ansu Fati, down to Berger. Berger into Garrett. Garrett possibly getting another penalty. Arthur Vermeeren, Ansu Fati, over the top for Hendrick, punched away by the keeper. Berger, who kind of ran off his knock, it'll fall for Casado. Hendrick, crossing the box, Ansu Fati, no, referee, pen. Casado, Berger, in for Garrett. Garrett now, he'll find the back end net, and we finally have a lead. It's 1-0 for Lazio. I feel like we've been on the doorstep for the full 45 minutes here. Halftime, 1-0 up here against FCSB. A great ball in for Garrett, and Garrett, a penalty right before he got his shot off. Surely that one's a red card. That has to be a red card. It's a yellow. It's a second yellow. He's off. They're down to 10 men. All right, well, whoever's on it, it's Fati, so he'll take it. Oh, my Lord. Why was that so quick? Why was that so quick? Modelo. Threw ball in for Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati into Hendrick. Hendrick makes it 2-0, and that should be game over. Hendrick makes it 2. Velasquez, who's on the field now, in for Arthur Vermeeren. We have Munoz, who's also on the field now, alongside Costa. And Costa will strike it, and Costa will hit the crossbar. Arthur Vermeeren, Remy now. Remy on the ball. Remy on the ball. Remy's going to try and chip the keeper because why not? Vasquez. Munoz. Munoz saved. Garrett rebound. 3-0. Lazio 3. And that is game over. Lazio 3, FCSB 0. We get our first win in our first game of Europa League action. we were going to play Bologna at the start of the episode. We will not play them today. We will play our second Europa League game. Remy Ansu Fati with the brace. A 3-0 win against Bologna. Here we go. It's Santa Clara versus Lazio. I want to absolutely destroy these lot, to be completely honest. So why I'm starting my full strength team here. Try and score as many goals as possible. More importantly, at least bare minimum, keep a clean sheet. Posh, Garrett, Remy on the ball. Remy's going to cut back. Remy's going to shoot. Remy's going to score. There's one. Sanders, Garrett, Remy. He had to cut his run short because he was about to be offside. Remy for a second. It's 2-0. There's 2. We want 10. We're not going to get 10, but we want 10. Remy out wide for Garrett. Back in for Remy, who's on a hat trick. And Remy on the hat trick. I thought he was going to miss it. It's 3-0. Garrett over the top for Remy. Remy, can he get a strike off? He does. He has 4. Remy has 4. Halftime 4-0 here against Santa Clara. It's Remy with 4. I don't mean to get Remy 4. I meant to get the 3rd for sure because he was already on. He was on for a hat trick. The 4th just happened to work out in itself. Here's Remy into Garrett, and Garrett now for goal number 5. 5-0. Start as we mean to leave off. Garrett, great strength off of him. Remy now. Garrett onto Fati. No, why did he pass it back to Garrett? Why did that go? I did not pass that. I did not pass that to Garrett at all. Remy out wide for Fati. Fati in for Garrett. First time finish. To be completely honest, I didn't think Garrett would actually get to the ball. It's Malibe, and the clean sheet is gone. And with the clean sheet being gone, I don't care no more. Just keep it at 1. It is 1. A 5-1 win. We'll keep the 4 goal difference there, especially when we have Man City and PSG and Real Sociedad all coming up in there. So that is good enough for us. We end the episode in 2nd in the league. We do have Napoli in the first game that we'll play next episode. We'll skip the Monza game. We'll play Napoli to open up next episode. That will be to hopefully end their perfect start to the season. We also do not have the Coppa Italia yet. We have Europa League action against Manchester City, Real Sociedad, possibly PSG. That won't be till later. Yeah, so there is that. Where is Manchester City? Manchester City have lost their first 2 games of the season. I'll see y'all next episode. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out. Oh my God, look at next episode. Next episode is insane. Napoli, City, Roma, Inter Milan, and Monza, who's technically top 10. Peace out.